Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're discussing about the geography. The topic is solar system. So let's start today's session. So in the session, on the first question, what we get that who have the explanation universe hypothesis? The right answer is Edwin Hubble. Question 2. Here is the geoid is the dash of the earth. The correct answer is shape of the earth. Question 3. Which is by far the closest dwarf planet orbiting at only the next question, question 3. Which is by far the closest dwarf planet orbiting at only 2.8 times Earth distance from the Sun? The correct answer is Ceres. Ceres is the correct answer. Question 4. A dash is a cloud of dust and gas inside a galaxy. That is a nebula. Right answer is nebula. Question 5. A distinctive constellation between base seen in the northern hemisphere during the summer and fall month around the September is. The correct answer is Cygnus. Question 6. The color of the surface of Mars is red because of the presence of the large amount of chemical compound in it. What is the name of that compound? That is iron oxide. Question 7. Which dwarf planet orbits the Sun in 310 years at a distance between 38.5 to 53 AU? The right answer is Mechmech. Question 8. Which of the following is the second nearest star to Earth? That is Proxima Centauri. Question 9. Which of the following statement most accurately describe the planet Saturn? It is gas giant made up most of the hydrogen and helium and the density is less than that of water. Option 2. Its surface is reddish in color. Option 3. It was the seventh planet in the discovered in the solar system. Question 4. It is the cloud-like outer ridges consist of methane in the gaseous form and the ammonia in the crystalline form. The right answer is option A. It is the gas giant made up mostly of hydrogen and helium and density is less than that of water. Question 10. Which of the following is not a moon of Jupiter? That is Triton. Which of the following rocky planet is the fastest planet in our solar system traveling through space at about 29 miles? That means 47 kilometers per second. That is Mercury. Which of the following planet atmosphere is made of thick white and yellowish cloud of sulfuric acid? That is Venus. Question 13. Which of the following is one of the largest spiral galaxies? That is NGC 6872. Right option is option A. Question 14. The length of a day on dash is approximately 16 hours. The length of a day on Neptune, right answer is Neptune, is approximately 16 hours. Who was the first develop mathematical predictive heliocentric model of the solar system? That is Nicholas Copernicus. Option A is the right answer. Option 6. Question 16. Who calculate the approximate location of the planet Neptune by studying gravity induced disturbance in the motion of Uranus? The right answer is the option D. Arvin James Joseph Le Verrier. Question 17. The point of the orbit is an orbit object such as a satellite orbiting the Earth that is at the greatest distance from the center of the Earth is known as. The right answer is B. Apogee. Question 18. A flat ring of small icy bodies that revolve around the Sun beyond the orbit of the planet Neptune is called Kuiper belt. Question 19. The Big Dipper is an asteroid of the formed by the seven brightest stars in the constellation, that is Cassiopeia. Question 20. A constellation of the northern sky easily recognized by a group of five bright stars forming a slightly irregular W, that is Cassiopeia. Sorry about the previous question. The biggest dipper in the asteroid formed by the seven brightest stars in the constellation, that is not the Cassiopeia, that is Ursa Major. Sorry about that. Okay, next come to the 21 number question. Which planet is the second largest planet in our solar system and also has the biggest and the brightest ring around it? That is Saturn. Question by 22. Thus, how long orbit overlap the orbit of Neptune? That's Pluto's. Question 33. Which of the following statement about planet Saturn is true? Saturn is the fourth planet from the Sun and the largest planet in our solar system. Saturn's satellites like Enceladus and Titan of the Saturn are home to internal oceans, could possibly support life. Saturn environment is conducive to life. Saturn is a massive ball made up mostly nitrogen. The right answer is option B. Satellite like Enceladus and the Titan of the Saturn are home to internal oceans. That is the right answer. Question 24. Which star is also known as the polar star? That is North Star. Question 25. In 1905, who conclude with Thomas Chamberlain that was the planet of the solar system originate from an encounter between in the sun and the another star? That is Forest Moulton. The right answer is option D. Question 26. Perihelion is when the Earth is under the sun, farthest from the sun, nearest to the sun, above the sun. The right answer is nearest to the sun. The right answer is nearest to the sun. Question 27. Which is the most widely accepted model to explain the formation and evolution of the solar system? The right answer is nebular hypothesis. 28. Terrestrial planets are composed of dash. Terrestrial planets are composed of rocks and metals. Option B is the right answer. Question 29. Which trend is found above the distance between the galaxies? The right answer is increasing. Option D is the right answer. Question 30. On which planet has a rotation over of clouds twice as wide as Earth, called the Great Red Spot, between been observed for more than 300 years? That is Jupiter. Question 31. Which scientist thought of the concept of the steady state of the universe? That is Fred Hoyle. Option C is the right answer. Question 32. Cosmic sands, snowballs of frozen gases, rocks and dust that orbit the sun are known as comets. Option D is the right answer. Question 33. What is the radius of the Earth? And that is option B is the right answer, 6,371 kilometers. Question 34. Each orbit of an International Space Station ISS takes dash minutes. The right answer is 90 to 93. Option C is the right answer. Question 35. In approximately how much time does Mars complete one spin on its axis? That's right answer is option D, 1 day. Which amount of the following is not a type of solar eclipse? The right answer is penumbral. Option C is the right answer. Question 37. In early 1610, who discovered with his newly invented telescope that Jupiter has 4 moons? That is Galileo Galilei. Question 38. Who was the first to accurately describe the ring of Saturn as a disk around the planet in 1655? The right answer is Christian Huygens. Option C is the right answer. Question 39. The moon completes its rotation on its axis as it completed on revolution around the earth. The moon completed. Question 39. The right answer is 1. Option C. Question 40. Which of the following statement regarding the moon is correct? The size of illuminated part of the moon visible from the earth increasing each day after the new moon day. After the full moon day, the sunlight parts of the moon visible from the earth described in size every day. So the right answer is both 1 and 2 are correct. Question 41. The dash radius belts are giant swords and magnetically taped, highly energized charged particles that surround Earth. That is, the right answer is the vanilla. Option A. Question 42. In which of the following periods in the meteor's hours name quadrantite generally visible from Earth? The right answer is option D, December to January. This is the right option. Question number 42. Now question number 43. In which of the following month may the meteor showers named had been seen from the Earth? The option A is the right answer, April. Question 44. How many degrees does the Earth rotate about on axis in 1 hour? That is option D, 15. Thank you for watching till now. Please subscribe and like my channel for next update. Thank you.